with Turkish authorities on trying to get the girls back before they can cross the border into Syria. The three girls, all younger than 17, attended the Bethnal Green Academy in East London. The school reopened today after an end-of-term recess, and the BBC's Daniel Sanford was there.
Arriving at school this morning, the pupils of Bethnal Green Academy. Set in the heart of London's multicultural East End, the school is rated outstanding by Ofsted. But it's reeling from the revelation that this half-term, three bright teenage girls, due to take their GCSEs this summer, have run away to Turkey and seem to be heading for Syria.
We're all shocked and deeply saddened by the news that three of our students have been reported missing from home. This situation follows an earlier disappearance of a student in December of last year. The police spoke to the students' friends at that time, and further to this, they indicated that there was no evidence that the girls were at risk of being radicalised or absconding.
Parents dropping their children off said the school was not to blame.
I think there's an assumption made about a school in East London that's attended by a lot of Muslim children. I think people are quick to blame schools for everything.
The three girls flew out of Gatwick on Tuesday and no one's heard anything from them since. Shamima Begum had been in touch on Twitter with a Scottish woman already in Syria, and a friend of the three from the same year at school travelled there in December and never returned. The assumption is that they're trying to join her. This, in exclusive BBC pictures, is the border zone between Turkey and the part of Syria controlled by Islamic State. This weekend, in the town of Akçakale, there was little sign of any Turkish government control over the border. A people smuggler told us that foreign women wanting to get into Syria are usually brought to the town by Turkish smugglers and handed over to IS fighters at the frontier. The handover is always done right on the border, he told us. It's done in the presence of a woman IS member who waits with two IS fighters. But no one the BBC spoke to in the town had seen the three British girls. So it is possible they are still in Turkey.
And we're now joined by ABC's Alex Marquardt from our bureau.
From several corners saying these three teenage girls, if they're heading to Istanbul at the age that they are, that they probably should have been questioned. So disowned her, calling her a disgrace and saying that they're horrified that their daughter may have encouraged these young girls to go. So there are some indications that these three young teenagers into Syria, they'll become what are increasingly known as jihadi brides, most likely. They would be married off to ISIS fighters. Disowned her, calling her a disgrace and saying that they're horrified that their daughter may have encouraged these young girls to go. So there are some indications that these three young